So, hello class, good morning, and we are discussing the topic the ionic equilibrium. Clear? And in ionic equilibrium, we have the topic now the acid and base concept. And as I already told you about the concept of acid base with the two principles or phenomena. The first is Arrhenius concept relate with the acid and base. Second thing is that the Bronsted-Lowry acid base concept. Clear? So the two concept is cleared here. So right now today we will start the third concept of acid base from your ionic equilibrium, and this concept is called the Lewis acid base concept. Clear? So let us start with the Lewis acid base concept. So we have Lewis acid and base. Now see that there is the different phenomena, different theories, different definitions relate with the acid and base. Yeah, inside we have that the sourness and the bitterness. Then you have the H positive and OH negative. Then you have the proton acceptor, proton negative. Yeah, protons donor you can say. Now see that what is here the acid and base. So according to this Lewis acid base theory, it is stated that a base is a substance which have the tendency to donate their electrons pair. Clear? That means the bases are substance. Substance which have electron rich. Which have tendency to donate their electrons. Clear? That means the bases are those which have the tendency to donate their electrons. Clear? So what you are thinking about the base? So obviously base are those substance which have electron rich species. Okay? Those are called electron rich species. Yeah, here you can see that these are also known the electron rich species. Means that obviously when you have the extra amount of electron, then obviously you will donate the electrons. Clear? So here is the same things here about the acids. Acids are those having tendency to accept the electrons. Have the tendency to accept the electrons. Clear? Those are called acids according to Lewis theory. Clear? So what you are thinking that here is the acids are acting as a deficient molecules, a deficient substance. Obviously these are accepting the electrons, that means these are deficient molecules. You can say the electron deficient species. Clear? These are called electron deficient species. Electron deficient, then obviously they are accepting the electrons from the others, and from others means from the bases. Base have tendency to donate the electrons, to lose the electrons. Clear? And same time the acids have the tendency to accept the electrons loses by the base. Clear? So these acids are also known that electrophile. These are also called electrophiles. Clear? And we know that the which one have the electron rich species, those are the electron rich species. These are known the nucleophile. Clear? So these are known nucleophile. Suppose in your base you have OH negative, you have the water, you have NH3. Okay? So these all are act like a basic substances. Why? Because these have the sufficient amount of lone pair present. Okay? Extra amount of electron present on it. So these are easily have tendency to donate their electrons. Same thing here. You also know that electron deficient species. These are known the electrophile. So here you can see that you have the species like BF3, like you have this species EnCl3, like you have this species Cu+3, like you have this species Mg+2. Clear? So these all are act like acidic substances. Clear? What is the base? What is the acid? Then you can say that when the acid and base are combined together, so you have the base is combined with the acid. So what will happen? So you are saying that this base have tendency to lose their electrons, and these electrons are accepted by the acids. So these base and acids form a complex first. Clear? So these are formed a complex, and complex form in this manner. Base is make a coordination bond with acid. Now make a coordinate bond with the acids. Why? Because in these two terms only base is donating their electrons. Base is only donating their electrons to the acids, and acids have the tendency to accept the electrons. Clear? So these two form a complex, and this complex you can say this is called the coordination bond. ठीक है, बेस ही अपना इलेक्ट्रॉन दे रहा बार बार, so it will form a coordination bond. It's clear? Second thing, suppose you have a complex, you can say that suppose you have ammonia NH3 plus you have the BF3. Obviously we know that on nitrogen we have a lone pair, and this lone pair is transferred towards this BF3, and a complex is formed called NH3 coordinate bond with BF3. So this is the complex of this reaction, this theory. ठीक हो गया? So this is called the acid base concept. Clear? At same time it also have some limitations. Clear? Like the limitation is the same like the Bronsted-Lowry. It does not define the acid base concept to that the protonic substances like H2SO4, HNO3, ठीक है, HCl, ठीक है, इनकी बात नहीं करता यहाँ पर कहीं भी. ठीक है, this called the limitations. And second limitations you can see that it does not explain the catalytic properties. ठीक है, क्या explain नहीं करता? The first limitation you can see that does not define about protonic acid या protonic substances like H2SO4, like HNO3 and so on. ठीक है, and second thing is it also does not define the catalytic properties. ठीक है, second here I am writing here, the second is that mean the catalytic properties. Catalytic properties. Why it is not defining this catalytic properties? Because this catalytic properties is most of time is defined by this H positive. This H positive. But here in Lewis concept, the missing of H plus. ठीक है, H plus इस थ्योरी में कहाँ है? नहीं दिख रहा आपको. So that means the H plus is missing here. So it does not define the catalytic properties of any substances. Clear? Second things here, we have to correlate these two theories, that means the Lewis acid base concept and the Bronsted-Lowry acid base concept. So you can see that all the Bronsted-Lowry bases is called the Lewis bases. Why? Due to presence of a lone pair. ठीक है, बात समझ में मेरी? ठीक है, जितने भी आपके पास ब्रॉन्स्टेड-लॉरी बेस हुआ करते थे इन प्रीवियस टॉपिक, वो सभी बेसिस यहां पर आप यूज करेंगे एज ए लुईस बेस. बट ऑल द ब्रॉन्स्टेड-लॉरी एसिड्स इज नॉट एज लुईस एसिड. व्हाई? बिकॉज लुईस एसिड में क्या है आपके पास? इलेक्ट्रॉन डिफिशिएंट है. ठीक है, here suppose you are saying that this BF3 is electron deficient, so it comes under the Lewis acid. But in the previous theory, BF3 have no proton transfer. Yeah, there is no proton present on BF3, so it does not define Bronsted-Lowry acids. So this acids is not defined in Bronsted-Lowry. ठीक है, but define it here. So you can see that directly the all the Bronsted acids is does not call the Lewis acid, but all the Bronsted base is called the Lewis base. ठीक है, so this is all about your Bronsted, yeah, this is all about your acid base theory. Please review your time and then we'll discuss the next topic. Now I hope you check these points. So now we will start the second topic, and your second topic is you have about the ionization of acid and base. ठीक है, तो how we done the ionization constant for the acid and base, तो उसकी बात करेंगे हम लोग. ठीक है, second things you can see that we have the ionic product of water, उसकी बात भी करेंगे. सेम थिंग सेम टाइम पे. ठीक है, सो सी दैट व्हाट हैपन इन दिस थ्योरी. द सेम थ्योरी इज देयर, नो डिफिकल्टीज इन दिस थ्योरीज. ठीक है, सो नाउ कम ऑन द पॉइंट हियर. आयनाइजेशन कांस्टेंट of acid and base. ठीक है, so we are talking here the ionization constant for ionization constant of acid and base. ठीक है, so simply suppose we have an acid and we have a base. So how we predict the ionization constant of acid and base? The same things will be will revise here. Like in the equilibrium chapter we have the constant K. Sometimes you denoted by the Kc, Pc या फिर Qc, something else जो भी आपके पास ना हो. ठीक है, तो सपोज यू हैव ए एसिड कॉल्ड H2SO4 having in their aqueous solution, aqueous medium. So it is firstly equilibrium with this H positive aqueous and plus HSO4 negative aqueous. Clear? Again this HSO4 is split into H positive aqueous plus SO4 2 negative aqueous. Clear? So this is your overall reaction. ठीक है, what is visible to you? Okay, visible. So this is your overall reaction that H2SO4 is giving to you H positive and HSO4 negative, and the same time it again is split या ionized in the ions H positive and SO4 2 negative. This thing is clear. So you can see that what happened in your Kc. Suppose you are calculating here the Kc. Kc that means the product over reactant. ठीक है, obviously will apply here the law of mass action. ठीक है, क्या होता है, क्यों होता है, कैसे बनता था. ठीक है, we all discussed in the previous videos, previous lecture, so there's nothing difficulties. So about Kc is having you the concentration of H ions dot the concentration of sulfate ions over the initial concentration, that means the H2SO4, yeah, you can say that the reactant, that means the reactant. So this is your simple Kc, yeah, you can say that ionization constant of acids. ठीक है, this is your simple terms called the ionization constant Kc. Same things, suppose we will discuss here about the bases. The bases will same created like the acids. How? Suppose you have a base called NaOH. Suppose you are talking about this for the base. ठीक है, तो obviously you have the NaOH. This NaOH is with equilibrium in their ionized particles. They are with their ionized particles. That means Na plus and OH negative. Na plus and OH negative. So what will happen? Again you are defining the Kc here. Kc is Na plus. That means the concentration of sodium ions dot the concentration of hydroxide ions over the concentration of sodium hydroxide. ठीक है, so this is called the Kc या ionization constant for acid and base. ठीक है, ये आपको मिल जाएगा about Kc. ठीक है, I think there is no difficulty, very easy terms is there. Kc how to calculate पहले भी कर चुके हैं हम लोग. ठीक है, when we discuss the physical equilibrium या chemical equilibrium, वहां पे काफी बातें की हमने, लॉ ऑफ मास एक्शन की या किन्हीं और बातों की. ठीक है, so see that this point is clear, I hope. Okay. Then at the same time we will discuss here the ionization of water and ionic product of this ions. ठीक है, ionization of water, ionization constant of water, ionization constant of water and its ionic product, ठीक है. नाउ द फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अंडरस्टैंड दैट हमने पहले ये बात की थी कि जो भी वाटर आपके पास था, वाटर इज बिहेव लाइक ए एसिड एंड बेस बोथ. दैट मीन इट form a dual nature. Dual nature, that means acid and base, both the properties is showing by the water. Clear? So suppose I am taking here the one molecule of water liquid plus one molecule of water liquid. So obviously it will equilibrium with, suppose it's a base and it's a acid. That means the simple one molecule of water is behaving like a acid and one molecule या another molecule of water is behaving like a base. Clear? So it will give you as H2O positive, aqueous plus OH negative is aqueous. ठीक है? This is the reaction. ठीक है? Obviously well-known reaction you have. So see that here is one thing is accepting the electrons, one thing is donating the electrons. ठीक है? So obviously जो electrons को accept करेगा वो क्या कहलाएगा आपका? This called the conjugated acids. ठीक है, तो ये क्या होगा आपके पास? conjugated acid. conjugated acid आपके पास होगा. ठीक है, obviously इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्टिंग. ठीक है, इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्ट कर रहा है, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्ट कर रहा है, दैट मींस conjugated base. conjugated base. ठीक हो गया? ठीक है, बात सही है. दो बातें हमने की थी. अब देखिए दोनों में डिफाइन कैसे करेंगे, विच वन इज एसिड विच वन इज बेस. तो वन इज एसिड वन इज बेस. जो आपके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन को क्या करेगा, लूज करेगा आपका. ठीक है, एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन को एक्सेप्ट करेगा, उसके बिहाफ पर डिफाइन करेंगे. एंड सेकंड थिंग्स राइट में क्या बनते हैं आपके, कंजुगेटेड एसिड और कंजुगेटेड बेस आपको देखने को मिलते हैं. ठीक है, तो यहां पर आप सिंपली के निकाल लीजिए. के निकाल लीजिए. K is called the ionization constant. ठीक है, K क्या होगा बच्चे यहाँ पे? K is have the concentration of H2 plus dot the concentration of OH negatives over you have the concentration of your reactant. Concentration of your reactant. That means the water, the first water H2 dot the water, the second molecule of water. Simply again you can write here in this manner the concentration of H2 plus dot the concentration of OH negative ions over water and water, it will become the water whole square. That means H2O whole square. Now remember, then now see a point here. The point is that this water is in your pure state. ठीक है, वाटर क्या है अपने एक प्योर स्टेट में आपको मिल रहा है. दैट मीन्स दिस वाटर इज इन प्योर स्टेट. वाटर इज इन प्योर स्टेट. इफ वाटर प्रेजेंट इन प्योर स्टेट, सो यू कैन से दैट द वाटर इज रिमेन द कांस्टेंट इन दिस रिएक्शन. ठीक है, या इट विल रिमेन इन दियर कांस्टेंट. सो इट विल remain constant. remain the constant. ठीक है, क्या रहेगा आपके रिएक्शन के अंदर? कांस्टेंट रहेगा. अगर वाटर कांस्टेंट रहेगा तो क्या होगा, एक कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू फिक्स होता है. फिक्स वैल्यू ऑफ कांस्टेंट हियर ऑब्वियसली वी नो दैट. एंड हियर यू आर सेइंग दैट दिस K is known that the ionization constant. ठीक है, ionization constant is obviously also called this K, and this water is also behaving like the constant. So you can say that when this water is incorporated with this K, that means the ionization constant, it will give a new ionization या new constant या new terms of constant. ठीक है, so you are going to multiply here with this K into the concentration of water whole square is become equal to SQ plus dot OH negative. So here I am writing here this things K and this water, a new constant is formed called the KW. KW is equal to now this SQ plus OH negative. So this terms KW is called the ionic product of water. Okay. This KW is called ionic product. So this KW is called the ionic product. This thing is clear? This is called the ionic product. Any confusion is there regarding to the ionization of water or regarding to the ionization constant? The same things here, same things, same phenomena, same concept is there. ठीक है, here we are applying the law of mass action obviously. ठीक है, we have only one law. ठीक है, law of mass action. काफी डिटेल्स में बातें की हमने केमिकल इक्विलिब्रियम के अंदर इसकी. ठीक है, तो आपने लॉ लगाने के एंड लास्ट पॉइंट यहाँ पे लिखा हमने होल स्क्वायर. देयर इज नो नथिंग न्यू फॉर यू. क्लियर? तो वाटर होल स्क्वायर एंड द सेम थिंग्स हियर. दिस वाटर इज इन प्योर स्टेट. ठीक है, प्योर स्टेट में है तो इट विल रिमेन एज अ कांस्टेंट. So constant and the constant become a new constant called the Kw, and this Kw is called the ionic product. This Kw is called ionic product. But here remember that the values of this Kw. Okay. So we are going to calculate the value of this Kw. So see here, very carefully. Okay. So we are assuming that here a temperature called the 298 Kelvin. A temperature called the 298 Kelvin. ठीक है, you are taking a temperature is equal to 298 Kelvin. So see that this 298 Kelvin, that means you have the standard temperature. Standard temperature means obviously we all know that from the chapter thermodynamics, the standard temperature is called 25 degrees Celsius. 25 degrees Celsius. That means 25 degrees Celsius plus 273 Kelvin is become equal to 298 Kelvin. It's also called a standard temperature. So at this temperature, the value of this SQ plus ions is become equal to SQ plus ions क्या है? या simply you can write here the H plus. There is no change. I told you earlier. H positive is become equal to 1.0 into 10 to the power minus 7 m. ठीक है, this is the value for this ion concentration at 298 Kelvin temperature. So what will happen when you see that the OH negative? But याद रखें कि जब भी हम किसी वाटर को आयनाइज करते हैं तो you will get the equal number of H plus ions and the equal number of OH negative ions. That means here this H2 plus is become equal to H plus. Obviously ये तो एक ही टर्म्स है आपके पास, same terms are using that. But this H2 plus is become equal to here the ions of OH negatives. That means is also equal to 0.1.0 10 to the power minus 7. ठीक है, दोनों वैल्यूज क्या रहेंगी आपका सेम रहेंगी, बट द कंडीशन इज दैट द टेम्परेचर इज स्टैंडर्ड 298 Kelvin. So we are putting the value of these two here. ठीक है, so obviously the Kw will get, you will get the value of Kw is equal to SQ plus, यहाँ directly I'm putting the value here 1.0 into 10 to the power minus 7 m. हम कंसंट्रेशन का रिक्वायरमेंट हमें है नहीं, it's given value now. ठीक है, so if you want then you can apply, otherwise no need to apply here. And 1.0 into 10 to the power minus 7 m. So values comes 10 to the power minus 7 to square. That means this Kw is become equal to 10 to the power minus 14 and square. So this is called the value of Kw. It's visible? Okay, visible. So this is called the value of Kw is equal to 10 to the power minus 14 m square. Okay, that is the molar concentration. Clear? So in this way you will calculate the ionization constant for the water and the ionic product of water. Clear? This point is clear? So same things here, and you will get the numerical on the basis of these things also. Okay, that means the value of Kw, how to calculate the value of Kw and else. Okay, then firstly see this. So class, after the same topic, that means the ionization constant for the water and the value of Kw, that means the ionic product of water. So we have a question that the numerical based on this. The question is that is very simple question is here. I'm just liberating to you how to solve this question. Is that 8 to 365 Kelvin temperature, pure water has the H2O ions concentration is 10 to power minus 6 m. Clear? Calculate the value of Kw at the same temperature. ठीक है, आपने इसी टेम्परेचर पे वैल्यू निकालना है Kw का. ठीक है, Kw का क्या निकालना है, हमने वैल्यू निकालना है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप क्या लिखेंगे, द वाटर, क्या करता है आपके पास, वाटर प्लस वाटर ऑब्वियसली यू हैव. ठीक है, वाटर प्लस वाटर होता था आपके पास, हम उतना बड़ा प्रोसेस नहीं करने वाले. सेम थिंग, तो वाटर आपका टूटता था H प्लस OH नेगेटिव के अंदर. ठीक है, एक्वस होता है आपके अंदर aqueous and water is also obviously dissolved in the another molecule of water जब Kw निकालते थे. तो यहाँ से Kw आपके पास था, Kw में आपने सिंपल देखा था, Kw आपके पास था यहाँ पे the concentration of H ions into the concentration of OH ions. ठीक है, यही बातें लिखी थी आपने पहले भी. ठीक है, concentration of H ion and concentration of OH ions. But see that here is the concentration of H ion is given to you. Here concentration of hydronium ion is given to you 10 to power minus 6 m. तो हम क्या बोलते हैं, वाटर प्योर होता है आपका, वाटर प्रेजेंट इन द प्योर मीडियम या प्योर एज ए. तो हियर द इक्वल नंबर ऑफ H ions and the equal number of OH ions. So here according to question here, the concentration of HCO plus ions is become equal to the concentration of OH ions. That means 10 to power minus 6 m. It's clear? 10 to power minus 6 m. So that now applying the value here, you have the value of Kw is equal to 10 to power minus 6 into 10 to power minus 6 is become equal to 10 to power minus 12 m. So this is your value of Kw, that means 10 to power minus 12 m. These are same, so power will be added here. ठीक है, तो minus 6 plus minus 6 is become equal to 10 to power minus 12 m. Clear? So this thing is clear to you all. So this type of question you will get in NCERT or in your examination from this Kw type question. So very simple question you have. So please note down the questions and then we will discuss about a next parameter is called pH paper. So class, the next topic we have about the pH scale and about the acidity and the basicity in your aqueous solutions. So obviously it's a well-known terms for you from your previous classes that the pH having water is the 7, it's a pure. Okay, we'll take the pH of water is equal to 7. So pH for the water is equal to 7. Obviously the pH of below the 7. Okay, suppose the pH is below the 7, so it's called acidic, and the pH is above the 7, it's called basic. ठीक है, और रेंज कहाँ से होता है, फ्रॉम 0 to 14 या 1 to 14. you can say that here is the one point at mid called the 7, it's a neutral point. ठीक है, it's called neutral points and having the pH of water, जिसको वाटर का pH भी कहते हैं. ठीक है, एंड बिलो द 7 आपके पास क्या होता है, एसिडिक होता है, एसिडिक and here is basic. But remember that if you are going this 7 to 0, so your acidic strength will be increases. ठीक है, आपका acidic behavior बढ़ेगा जब आप 7 से 0 की तरफ हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, but when you are going to 7 to 14, तो आपका basic character बढ़ेगा. ठीक है, but when you are going 0 to 7, तो आपका acidic behavior क्या होगा, डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. एंड व्हेन यू आर कमिंग फ्रॉम 14 to 7, तो आपका बेसिक कैरेक्टर क्या हो जाएगा, आपका वो भी डिक्रीज होगा. दैट मींस दीस टर्म्स आर कॉल्ड द वैसा वर्सा. ठीक है, सो सी दैट सिंपली वी हैव द टर्म्स कॉल्ड, या वी हैव द फॉर्मूला टू हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द पीएच ऑफ एनी सॉल्यूशन is given to you. pH is equal to minus log concentration of H ions. ठीक है, कंसेंट्रेशन ऑफ H ions. ठीक है, आपने सॉल्यूशन में देखना है कि आपके पास H ion कंसेंट्रेशन कितना है, उसके हिसाब से आप निकालेंगे कि pH ऑफ सॉल्यूशन भी कितना होगा. ठीक है। और कंसंट्रेट सॉल्यूशन जो होते हैं उनका पीएच लेवल क्या होता है, ऑब्वियसली कम होता है। व्हेन यू हैव अ वेरी डाइल्यूट सॉल्यूशन दैट मीन द पीएच विल बी इंक्रीजेस, पीएच आपका बढ़ेगा फॉर द डाइल्यूट सॉल्यूशन के लिए, ठीक है। और अगर आपके पास कोई कंसंट्रेट सॉल्यूशन होगा, HCl का हो, NaOH का हो, आपके पास किसी का भी हो, तो उसका पीएच की वैल्यू क्या आएगी, कम मिलेगी आपको, ठीक हो गया। चलिए ये बातें भी हो गई। चलिए ये जो आप देख रहे हैं कि एच कहां मिलेंगे आपको, ऑब्वियसली प्रेजेंट इन द एसिडिक फॉर्म, एसिडिक मीडियम लिबरेट द एच, ठीक है, वो आपको एच देंगे। बट व्हाट फॉर द बेसिक, बेसिकली यहाँ पर क्या आ जाएगा, OH आ जाएगा आपके पास, ठीक है। तो वहां बोलेंगे pH इक्वल टू माइनस लॉग कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ OH, ठीक है। बट ऐसा कोई न्यूमेरिकल्स मिलेगा नहीं आप लोगों को, मिलेगा तो हम चेंज कर लेंगे इसके अंदर, कुछ ना कुछ काम कर लेंगे, ठीक है। बात समझिए इसकी। चलिए सिंपली हम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं कि हाउ द क्वेश्चन इज कम्स इन आवर एग्जामिनेशन। सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं। तो क्वेश्चन करते हैं हम लोग, क्वेश्चन लिख लेते हैं हम लोग सिंपल सा, जहां पे HN का कंसंट्रेशन आपको दिया होगा, ठीक है। सपोज यू हैव अ क्वेश्चन इन दिस मैनर, a sample drink have the concentration of H ions concentration in a sample drink is become equal to 1 into 10 to power minus 3 m, ठीक है। this is your question that the H concentration is 1 into 10 to power minus 3 m, so calculate its pH value, ठीक है। आपको इसका pH वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करना है। तो आपको पता है कि यू हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ फॉर्मूला, pH इक्वल टू माइनस लॉग कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ HN कंसंट्रेशन गिवन आपके पास है, तो आपने बोला pH इज इक्वल टू माइनस लॉग, तो लगा ही देना आप लोगों ने, 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 भी कर ही देना है, ठीक है। अब सी दैट हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस इक्वेशन। सबसे मेन टास्क होता है इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व कैसे करें। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमें कुछ लॉ की वैल्यूज लर्न करनी पड़ेगी, अदरवाइज द लॉ वैल्यूज इज गिवन इन योर एग्जामिनेशन इन योर बोर्ड पेपर्स, ठीक है। नॉट टू वरी अबाउट इट, बट फिर भी हमें कुछ आइडिया होना चाहिए लॉ, ठीक है। हियर वी आर सीइंग दैट दिस इज द फॉर्म ऑफ log A into log B या log A into B। log A into B always you have log A into B, always you have log A plus log B, ये मिलेगा आपको, ठीक है। इन मैथमेटिक्स दिस इज द कॉल्ड लॉगरिथम, यहाँ एक फॉर्मूला मिलेगा आपको। सो हियर यू विल अप्लाई हियर दिस इक्वेशन log माइनस you will get the log 1 plus log 10 to the power minus 3 in this manner, ठीक है, in this manner. So when you solve this log 1 minus log 1 value have 0, log 1 have 0 value, plus by the property of log this 10 to the power minus 3 is comes in the front of log minus 3 and log 10, ठीक है। and this value of